SAP Job Hunt Mastery is our today's program. So what is SAP Job Hunt Mastery and why I am doing SAP Job Hunt Mastery? There are a lot of people requesting me to start these sessions. I was promising from the month of start of the August, but it got delayed due to some reasons. But now we are starting with SAP Job Hunt Mastery. SAP Job Hunt Mastery would be a full training program where we'll be dedicatedly focusing on the skills which can make you go into the SAP projects, which can make you to enter into a SAP job. That's what we will be focusing. There's a two segment of it. One segment is if you are working, if you are a fresher or if you are having a functional experience looking for a SAP job, that is for you. Second thing, the people who got stuck into the support projects and they want to go into the implementation projects, this program is for you. Third thing is the people who are looking for switch of their career. They are already in the SAP job, but they want to do a switch with the higher package, and they are struggling. They are not able to go through the interviews. They are not able to clear the interviews. This is for you. Okay. So in this program, these are the segments of the people we are covering. So what we have found that the people got trained, maybe not only from us, from the multiple places they got trained, but the end job is to getting a job, right? And especially for the functional consultant, they ask experience. They don't want to take freshers. So where do the fresher goes? So I'm giving a key focus in these sessions to make sure that a fresher, if you're a fresher, a functional stream, not only a fresher means fresher in SAP, maybe you can have a 5 years, 10 years, 15 years of operation experience and you want to jump into the SAP. Those kind of people also, how they can jump into the SAP field. That's what we are going to cover in SAP Job Hunt Mastery. Now, let me quickly ask here, how many of people are here who are still looking for their first SAP job? Okay. So who are still looking for first SAP job? Type in the chat box FJB. Don't raise your hand. I want to comment you FJB. First job. Still looking for first SAP job. On the chat window, quickly. Pankaj Yadgar, Mayur. Okay. Gauri is looking for second job. Okay. Kin is looking. Okay. Mohammed is looking. Makaran is looking. A lot of people are looking for first SAP job. Okay. Do we have anyone who got stuck with the support job and looking for implementation job? You are working as a support consultant for quite some years, but you want to get exposure to implementations. Okay. IJB, implementation job. You are looking for implementation job. You got stuck with support. IJB in the comment box right away. Anyone who got stuck with the support job? Oh, many people. Kanan, Bala, Harish. Okay, many people. Oh, good to see that. Okay. Now, how many people are looking? You got a SAP job, you are working on it, but you feel that your package is not enough and you want to jump into a higher package. Okay, you want to switch, although the package will not be a reason. Many people think that when they are switching a job, package is a reason, although the package is not a reason. So how many people looking for second SAP job? Second means another SAP job. Maybe you have done 2, 3 and now you are looking for a switch. You want to join another company. So SJB, second job. Okay, how many people are looking for a second job? Already working, but looking for a second job. Abhishek, Pallav, Swati, Rajendra, Prem, many people. Okay, so I am conducting these sessions so that I can make it fruitful for all of you. Okay, and it is not a module specific sessions. In these sessions, any module people can join. You are in ABAP, technical stream, FICO, SD, MM, PP, any stream you are, it's a job focus oriented sessions. And the quick announcement for here is the people who has taken the training from Sastrageek in last couple of years. We are covering the students in last 2 years. If you have taken any of the trainings from us, TM, EWM, SD, MM, PP, multiple trainings we cover. If you have taken the training from us, this SAP Job Hunt Mastery program would be free of cost for you. Will not charge anything. The video recordings and the live sessions, both you would be able to join free of cost. So you need to claim this training. If you have already done some training with us, drop an email to support@Sastrageek, support@sastrageek.com, and mention that which training you have already done, and mention that you want to claim SAP Job Hunt Mastery program. We will give free of cost. We will not charge anything. The people who has not done training from us, no worries. There will be a small charge you need to pay to join this program. I will cover that at the end of the session. Now, before I jump into and start this program, I want to tell my story so that many people are here who already know me from the LinkedIn, who already know me from the Facebook, who already know me from the YouTube channel. We have 300 plus videos on the YouTube channel. A lot of information we are sharing. So, but there will be still people who don't know me. So what is this program and why I am starting this program? Okay, that's what I am going to quickly cover it. So I will start with my SAP job journey. So I started as a mechanical engineering. I did a job in 3 to 4 years in the operations in automobile companies I have worked in. I worked in as an end user, and then I switched my career into as a SAP consultant, as a SAP PP consultant. I started my journey with PP consultant, and then I did multiple modules and then multiple roles. I'm not going there. Okay, that's not important. What the most important is that I'm going to tell you that how I switched my career from operations to a SAP consultant, and how long I have taken for that. That also I'm going to tell you quickly. So I started my journey in the mechanical field and working into the production lines. And then I realized that this is not for me. I need something else. I don't want to get stuck with only one industry exposure. I want to get multiple industry exposure, and I want to work on the processes, not only handling a one production line. I want to do a bigger things. That's where I started looking afterwards that what are the things we can do it, and the job scale wise also what are the industries good. I found that SAP is very good, and I hate coding. I never liked coding. So for me, if I want to go into the IT, I don't want to do coding. So I found it that SAP is a stream where basically it gives you the opportunity where the functional consultant can go, and the coding is not required. And the packages also is very high comparatively compared to the people doing a coding into the normal Java or other stuff. So I said, okay, that is the thing which I want to go. And the day I started thinking about SAP, and the day I joined Accenture as a SAP consultant, it took 3 years for me. Okay, the people who are thinking that okay, SAP ek course kiya, job lag gaya. It would not be that easy. Okay, I don't want to make any false promises, and I don't want to create any false claims here. It took me 3 years to jump into SAP consultant, as SAP consultant. Why I am sitting it here and I'm doing this program so that you don't take 3 years to do that. Okay. What do you think that what would be an average period once you think about not only SAP, once you think about, okay, that is your dream job, okay, that you want to join in. What can be the average period for it? 1 month, 2 month, year, 2 year. What do you think? What is the average period when people think that they want to go and do that particular job and they actually get that job? What is the duration? Over the chat window, everyone. 1 to 2 years, 8 to 12 months. Okay, let them come in. Let them come in. 5, Harish, 5 months. Okay, 6 to 12 months. 2 years, 6 to 8 months. Okay. As per the industry standard, 9 to 12 months is the standard duration, not only for SAP, for any job. If you're looking for a job in a specific segment, and especially you want to change your career paths, 9 to 12 months is the average duration for average jobs. And SAP is considered as a very high skilled jobs. Okay. So you can compare that the time duration which it can take can be longer. The only thing which you need to do is never quit in this program. Okay, I am there to handhold you. I am there to tell you what all things you need to do to jump into the SAP field. I'm going to here tell you that all the mistakes which I have done so that you don't do that mistakes. All of the right things which I have done which helped me to take that jobs. So I'm going to tell you all of these things, all of these secrets I will unfold. So this program also has, all of our programs have 2 stages, and this program will have multiple stages. I will let you know what is the another stages. The first stage we are focusing for the people I mentioned the 3 set of people, right? Those we will be focusing on, so that you can get a job within a 9 to 12 months, the average standard years. In that time frame, you would be able to get your dream SAP job as a functional consultant or as a technical consultant. Whatever the things are required, we will be letting you know that what all you need to do. Okay. Starting with from the right hand side on the top, I'm starting with. Okay. So on Monday, when we are starting this program, again, I will give a quick overview. And then the first thing I tell the people is build your CVs, build your profiles. How long a people take to, once they start, okay, I want to go into SAP job field, and then they update their CV and they put it onto the Naukri, LinkedIn, or into the different country in their different website. What is the average duration? Okay, how long people take as per you? Preparing their CVs and putting online. How long people do? 1 week? Okay. Over the chat window, everyone. How long people took to prepare their CV and put it on the online formats? The day you think, okay, I want to be a SAP consultant, 3 months, 15 days, 1 week, 2 months. Okay. 1 week. Okay. Let me tell you the period. It's more than a year if you are already in SAP field, and if you're looking for another job change, the average duration people take is a year. The day they think, okay, I need to update, I need to switch, I need to update my CV, update my CV, 1 month gone, 2 months gone, 3 months gone. Even they will not be updating your CV and putting into the job channel. There's the people who are looking for a second job change. They just think, but they don't do the thing. First thing, they need to update the CV and put it. The people who are looking for a SAP job change, okay, first job in SAP, the average duration is somewhere around 4 to 6 months. Okay, it's not a 1 week, it's not a 15 days. I'm training from last 6 to 7 years now. I have CVs from the multiple people. The average duration is around 5 to 6 months people take to put their CVs on the shelf to be available in the market. And I'm talking about the day you think about. I'm not talking about that after the training got completed. That's what people do. They think that they will first get trained, they will know everything, then they will do the certification, and then they will apply for job. In this training and certification itself, they lose 6 months. I'm talking about the day you think about, I want to be SAP consultant, update your CV according to it and apply it right away without even you start your training. The first and the most important thing for you to be available in the market, and don't waste time to get skillful. SAP is an ocean. Even you get into a job, you will be working in 3 years in a module, you will be knowing only a portion of a module. You cannot know each and everything. So don't waste your time to know each and everything, to get certified, and then to be available on the job market. After 1 week or after 2 weeks of training, at least the basic keywords you should know, update your CV and go into the job market. Okay, don't waste your time. Certification is very important, but again, don't hold you that I will complete my certification and then I will go into the job market. Don't do that. Okay, that's a big mistake. That would be a big blunder. Let the rubber meet the road. Okay, that's the first thing. That's why before I am telling you anything, I would be going into the Monday session directly into the profile building, CV building, and people do a lot of mistakes in the CV building. Some CVs are pathetic. They just put that what they have done. CV is not a place where you do what you have done. How many people think that the CV is the place where you should show that what things you have done in previous 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? Okay, be truthful. Raise your hand or say, yes, I am. I think that put I am. It's not a place, boss. It's not a place where you put that what you have done. It's a place where you put what you could do, what you can do. Okay, people, the companies are looking for you to make sure that what they want, whether you can do it or not. It's not like what you have done. So your CV should be focused on what you can do, not that what you have done. Maybe what you have done, your capabilities are much higher. You can do multiple things. So it is very important you put what you can do. And how this need to be formatted step by step, I'm going to tell you into the Monday section. Monday session, and I will also give you a format of the CV which has generated a success for me and which has generated a success for many. Okay, that format I'm going to share with you, which you need to go through it, prepare your CV, and send it back to us. We also provide a lot of jobs. We are connected with a lot of companies, and we will forward them. Okay, I would also be guiding you that how you can put your experience there. Okay, so that please join us on the Monday session. I would be covering that. So once we have covered that, then I would be jumping on the different SAP project types, that what kind of project types we have in SAP. So that quick knowledge I would be giving you: what is a conversion project, what is a greenfield implementation, and what are the other things, so that you know the terminology. This section is not that important. Then I would be jumping into a SAP real project example. So in this full program would be going almost for 3 months. We'll be running this program every Monday. We'll be going through it. I would be giving you one example of a real-time project where I have worked without telling you the company name. Okay. And I would be telling you that what are their processes, what they do, what they have done into the implementation, what was their requirement, and how the requirement has converted into the results, what kind of things are different SAP consultants have done in that project. So we'll be going through a full project life cycle. And to explain you full project life cycle, first I would be explaining you a real-time project, a real-time industry, where basically I would be unrelieving you that all the things what that company does in implementation. That's what we'll be going to do. This would be quite a big section where I would be giving you example of a construction industry. Then I will also give you example of a FMCG industry. Okay. So what is their business model, how they do, what countries they work on, so that you can also frame some story. If you have some end user experience, how you can frame your stories so that you can show a relevant, a little bit manipulated experience. Okay. Little bit manipulation is okay in the experience. Okay. You need to serve the industry what they want. Okay. Don't get that I have done this, I will show this. Little bit manipulations are okay. And without telling any fake experience, without telling any lie, how to manipulate your experience so that you can show what you can do, I will let you know in this program. Then I'm going into the deep of SAP support project. A lot of end users are, let me tell you one true thing. Okay. When I take the interviews, I prefer to take people with the functional experience, okay, with the end user experience, with the core user experience. The end user, core user, and the functional people can become a very good consultants. Okay, if I have a people I need to take, he is having a 5 years of SAP experience, versus I have another people who has only 3 years of SAP experience, but he also has a 3 to 5 years of domain experience, function experience with the end user experience. I always prefer those people, even though they have a less number of experience. Whatever the things you are doing it as an end user, or as a core user, or as a functional operations, doing managing a production line, handling a quality management, or handling accounts, don't underestimate that's a very valuable experience which you have, which will help a lot during your consulting job in SAP. Okay, so how that experience need to be converted, that also will be letting you know. And the first thing is that if you are working as an end user, you can think about that. If you work as a support project, as a support consultant, what kind of things you need to do. So first thing, we'll be covering a support project. Let's assume that you're working in a project which is a support project, and you are a support consultant. What are the things you need to do it? Okay, it's not a rocket science. Okay, people struggle to answer it, and people struggle to face the interviews. But when you know that actually what things need to be done, once you have done the preparation for it, then things will be very easy. And when you will be working actually, and you said, okay, अरे यार बस इतना ही करना है क्या, ऐसे ही होता है क्या? Why I was having so much of fear? Why people was not taking me for this job? And let me tell you that after, when I started my journey, okay, the first consulting job which I took after 4 years of my operation experience, the job I did in SAP was not a junior consultant. I straight away did a team lead job where I was having around 3 to 4 people responding to me, a PP consultant, a QM consultant, and a WM consultant. And I was handling a rollout of 6 countries. Okay, that is one of the biggest SAP project in the world, which I'm talking about. And before going to that, I was there in a 6 month, I was there on a bench. And why was I was in a bench? Only thing was I was under confidence. Okay. I was under confidence. I come from the operation experience to the SAP. I always think that this is something which I don't have done. I will straight away go into the project and I will not be able to deliver the things. And when I jumped into the first project after 5-6 years of 5-6 months of bench, from then till now, I'm working into the multiple projects. Not even a single day I have been there without a project. And within the first project itself, I joined as a master data team, and then from there they moved me into the functional consultant, and then within the same project they made me lead. Okay, even though I am having a very less SAP experience, not even a single year of a consulting experience, I was able to do that. It's only your confidence which you need to boost up, and you would be able to do the things. Okay, and that confidence you would be able to get in this program. That's why I'm running this program, to give you that confidence, to give you that boost. Okay, so the full life cycle of a support project I'm going to first explain you, so that who has people who has worked on little bit or who has worked on end user, they would be able to think, they would be able to get confidence if they go and sit in a project where they are working as a support consultant, what kind of things they need to do it. Okay, and what kind of questions you need to answer if you're applying for a job where you will be there as a support consultant. Then we'll be talking about a little bit about the landscapes and transport. Is very important. People ask the question that, okay, if you have worked, what kind of configuration you have done, what happens to the transport, how it happens from one system to another system, what do we do in development system, what do we do in quality system, what do we do into the production system. That kind of questions also we'll be able to answer. So one thing which I have missed. So in this program, we are expecting that you are already trained on SAP. You are not working on SAP, that's fine, but you have done the basic training on any of the module, ABAP module or any of the functional module from us or from anywhere. You have done that basic training. I would not touch on the configuration of SD, PP. That thing we are not going to talk about. We are assuming that you have done that training. Maybe you have done that training from SAP. I have done 100+ people trained with this program, taken a training from SAP authorized institutes, and not able to get job. Okay, I have trained on the same program to them. So we assume that you have taken the training. If you have not taken the training, please connect with me after this call. Please get connected with me so that I would be able to guide you that what trainings you need to do, from where you need to take it, from us or outside world, what kind of things you need to do when you are taking a training. Okay, this kind of program should be included in the training. Otherwise, you will get trained and you don't get the job. Okay. Then I would be jumping into the implementation project team. How would be the team? Okay, that's a question people ask. If you're working in an implementation team, what was the project team size? How many people was working? So I will tell you that what are the different type of people work in the implementation project and what kind of things happens into the implementation project. So I have already done this program multiple times. The full structure is ready. So actually this is not a curriculum. This is a full program. If I will expand the notes, it will go to the multiple different nodes. So this is the full project team. I would explain you that what does the IT team does, what does implementation partner does, what does the project management, how the responsibility would be there, what kind of functional consultants would be there, what kind of technical consultant would be there. In IT team, what would be the structure. So that full details we'll be talking about in this chapter. Okay. What does business user does, what does implementation partner does. So we will be going into very depth of it. Then the most important thing. So this part, this chapter is not a single chapter. It will take me at least 3 to 4 sessions to complete implementation project phases. That is the core heart of this program. At this point, at this juncture, I would be giving you assignments so that you can feel that you're working in an implementation project. I would be giving you assignment, prepare a business blueprint. I will give you a reference business blueprint. I will ask you to prepare your business blueprint. I would ask if you have a system access, I would ask you go ahead and do the configuration as it is required. Prepare a configuration document. Prepare a functional spec. What is our RISE-FWs? All of the things we'll be talking about there. This would be a very detailed one where we'll go into the multiple phases. What happened in each of the phases? What will be happening in the discover phase? What would be happening in the prepare phase? What activity we does in these different phases? Okay, all the things we'll be covering it here. What happened into the prepare phase? Let me minimize this. What happened in the prepare phase? What kind of activities do we does? What kind of documentations we do? All reference documents also I will share with you. Okay, share with you the people who get enrolled. We have a teachable access. We'll be creating this program on teachable, our LMS, and from there we'll be giving what is the project methodology, how does the project team onboarding happens, what kind of documents has been used at the initial stage, what would be your role as a functional consultant in each of these phases, what kind of documents you should know and you need to think about it. That will be covering. What you will be doing into the explore phase would be very important. How you will be working on the design, how you will be working together the requirements, and then how would be converting those requirements into the gaps, and how the gaps you would be converting into the RISE-FWs, and how the RISE-FWs you will be preparing a functional specifications. Till that point we'll be going, and we'll be giving you some reference document which you can refer it so that you know that these kind of things happens. Okay, this will give you a lot of confidence. Once you go through these documents, then you would be able to know, okay, this thing is quite easy to do. It's not that difficult. It's only the BBP, business blueprint. Although when you go through the business blueprint, it's not a big deal. It's just a Word document explaining about the processes. Okay. What happens in the deploy phase? Cutover is the most difficult phase. Okay, we'll be giving you the overview. What are the things you need to do as a cutover phase? What are the things you need to do in a run phase as a consultant? Okay, all your questions would be answered here, and we would be creating a Telegram group where basically you can also ask your offline questions, and I would be also answering your offline questions on the Telegram group. Now, the thing does not stop here. We'll also discuss about the implementation project challenges. What kind of challenges you are going to face in the implementation project, okay? If you are showing us the implementation project experience and if you are not able to answer the questions, here I would be letting you know that what kind of challenges are there, common challenges which can be highlighted in any project. After working for so many projects now, I know few challenges which would be there for each project constantly. Okay, every project is different from each other, but there are many things which will be common. The challenges, the master data related challenges, cutover related challenges, the data related challenges, roles and authorization challenges is all same in all projects. In some cases it would be less, in some cases it would be more, but these challenges are the constant challenges that are, once you know it, you would be able to answer it in the interviews, you would be able to speak in the interviews. Once you are done with that, and we prepared our job CV at the start, right? In this full program, every week you need to update the key things which you are learning in this program. You need to update your profiles, you need to update your CVs, and then update into the different portals. That's what you need to do it. Then I would be guiding you in this section how you need to prepare for the interview. Okay, many people think that if they know the things, there's no need to prepare for the interviews. They will just go and rock the show. That can happen after 8 to 10 years of experience. But frankly telling you, even when I give the interviews now also for the projects, it's not like that without interview people would be selecting you. Although when you come to the experience of my, let's say the 15-20 years of experience, then you would be getting a lot of job from the references. Okay, a lot of jobs you will be getting it through the references, especially the LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the gold mine for the experienced consultant. Now it has also started for the fresh people. Fresh consultant can also take the jobs through the LinkedIn. What are the on-site opportunities I'm getting it? All from LinkedIn. People who are interested in the on-site opportunities. So I'm going into the second program, which is excellence, where basically I would be unrelieving this thing. that for the experienced people who want to switch the job and they want to multiply their salary packages with 2 times or 4 times, and then go ahead as a on-site opportunities, that would be the next phase. So here I would be guiding you that if you are going for interview, what preparations you need to do. Even there was a book written where it has been clearly mentioned that, the Steve Jobs, right? Whenever he go into the stage, he just rocks, right? But people have seen that before the his turn comes onto the stage, people has finding him the back end on the screen with the paper on the hand and preparing his scripts. Okay, if he requires a preparation, if I require the preparation before the interviews, you also require, and you better do it, right? The more you prepared, the more confidence you'll be having to answer the questions. Okay, what kind of preparation you need to do, how you need to prepare for the interviews, whether it's a HR round, people are doing blunders. People are doing. I recently have one of the case where basically they have rejected one of our candidate, 1.5 hours of big technical interview, but got rejected due to some HR interviews where without knowing that what can be the impact, the answer has been given or the question has been asked to the people, okay, which created a negative impact, and the guy was not getting selected. So what kind of things you need to do in these interviews, what kind of questions you need to ask when they ask if you have any question, is a very important segment. Your initial 10 minutes, your initial 15 minutes of the interview is very important. You get selected, 70% selection happens, or the rejections happen, whether you are going to select it, whether you are going to be getting rejected, happens in the first 15 minutes. So first 15-20 minutes is very important. After that, the interviewer subconscious mind, based on the first 15 minutes, it try to find it out the reasons to either to reject you or to select you. So how you need to prepare for initial 15-20 minutes, how you need to make your interview to pass through the channels and the path which you want. Okay, depends on first 15-20 minutes. So all these things we will be talking about in this section, that how you can prepare for the interview. Then I would be giving you some tips that how the job mastery, job search mastery, how you need to search the jobs. I would talk about a little bit of the LinkedIn part here, but the measure of the LinkedIn job search and the strategy will be talking about the excellence program, which will be the stage 2 program, okay, of this section. So here in the job search mastery, I would be talking about what are the things you need to do if you are looking for a job, what kind of thing, how you need to do the job search. One of the tip I will give you, one of the tip. People think that once they have given the job, submitted their profile, maybe they have said that, okay, we don't have a vacancy for you. The things got ended there. Things doesn't get ended there. People think about that they have done the interview and they said that, okay, you are not selected in the interview. Things are done for you. Things are not done for you. Okay. I got my first job in a MNC where they informed me that, okay, I went through into, I will tell you, I'm a guy of stories. Okay. I will tell you a lot of stories in this program. So what happened with me that it was a company, name was, okay, I'll not reveal. It's not good to reveal. Okay, I got selected for the first program. It was my campus interview, but it happens after 6 months of time. So I did some job for 6 to 7 months, and they got I got to come to know, okay, I have been selected there. And then they said that because you have 6 to 7 months of experience and an interview went very well, we want you to join as an experienced consultant. So you go through the second round of interview. I went to the second round of interview. I was not knowing that what is going to happen. I was grilled left and right, and they sent me the information, you have been rejected. Okay, then I contacted them back and they said that we have told you you are rejected. You can apply after a couple of years. Story did not end there. If you get rejected, keep trying on. Okay, so what I did that one of my colleague helped me and he guided me. I was very new, less than 1 year of experience. He guided me to draft an email to send them their the email address which I was having for HR. I dropped them an email that I was selected for first round, but the second round I got rejected. Please let me know that if there is any junior position based on my first interview, which I can get a job in there. I got a reply after 20 days. The guy was not able to reply because he went to Germany. He fly back, he saw my email and he gave me the offer letter. He said that your first interview was good, even though the second interview got rejected. Based on the first interview, we are giving you a junior position. Okay, so you need to try. The thing does not end it with the same company or with the same HR, even though if you got rejected. So every couple of months or every 15 days, you just drop them that if there's any another position where I can go through it, just keep on reaching them. So these kind of job search strategies I'm going to tell you in the last segment, which can help you to get that jobs. Okay, I will also unrelieve that how you can search for some internship programs. Right now, we are doing for an internship program for the multiple people who are not working but got trained. We are giving the 6 month of internship program where we are giving them exposure to support projects, implementation projects, that kind of program we do. But we do with very selective students, and especially who got trained from Sastrageek solutions and who got selected based on our selection criteria. Those people, we include them into the internship program so that they can use this internship program to show some experience. So that is the SAP Job Hunt Mastery. Okay, I want to reveal the next part of it, the excellence, in a quick minutes. But before going there, put your question into the question and answer window. There is a Q&A tab. I will be going through the Q&A tab. If you have any questions so far, please put it into the Q&A tab so that I can answer them. What would be the fee structure for this program? Okay, I'm going there. Okay, if you are a Sastrageek student, if you have taken any live program from us, this program would be free. Okay, you just need to claim, write an email to support@sastrageek.com. I have gone through this training program, a paid program, and whether I am eligible to take this as a free. Okay, if you have not taken any training from Sastrageek solution, it's fine. We're going to let you know. Let me reveal you that what is going to be the fee structure for it. Okay, and I will also share a link with you so that you can quickly go through it. So the fee which we have decided for is for this one is 14,990 would be fee. This is the program where basically the other people are charging. This is the third level of the program, and they are charging somewhere around 40,000, 50,000, and one guy is selling this high ticket program into 70,000 also. It's a 14,990 which we are putting it up, and it is 197 US dollar which we are putting it up. Okay, but for the early birds, people who are joining before the Monday comes, where I will be having a session number 1, we have a discounted price. Now I will let you know the discounted price if you join before Monday. Okay, let me go through the link. Just give me a minute. So it's sastrageek.teachable.com/p/ okay, if I remember the URL, I think this is the URL. I will also share on everyone on the chat. Yeah, SAP Job Hunt Mastery. This is the URL where basically you can go and you can also go through that all the things which we'll be covering in this program. Here it goes into your chat window. Okay, I have given you a link. You can use that link to enroll for this course. It has all the details that what you will get it. Just don't go through with this recorded video access for 1 year. We have a multiple different plans. From the last couple of months, I'm getting a request for the people that they are they 1 year access is not sufficient. They want more years of access. So we have put a different plans for it. Who can take this course, what you will be able to do after this course. Some of our success stories are also there. You can also go through the YouTube channel and you can go through the more success stories. People who are able to, we have a big list, okay? Only thing, my bandwidth is chalked. I'm not able to take a lot of interviews with the people. And, but still the releasing interview also, we have a big list pending with us. So few success stories are here. You can also check on our YouTube channel. These success stories are very important if you're preparing for the interviews. They have the people has talked about how they have prepared. People have talked about what kind of questions has been asked to them. So very interesting stories. Detailed curriculum, you can also check it from here. What is the detailed curriculum? So this is the pricing option, the discounted options. The 3-year access we are giving it. So this would be the price for 1 year access, okay, which we are giving it now for the 3-year access, okay. So after the Monday, this 12,990 would be the price for this 1 year access, and 14,990 would be the price of 3-year access. Okay, where basically you would be able to join these sessions live. We are not considering the cost of the live sessions which you would be joining. We are only considering here for the cost of videos. So that also has been discounted. So this is the price plan for the video access. Okay, the live session, we are giving it complimentary. So once it combine the live and the video, the cost will go somewhere around to normal 25,000 bucks. So right now it's 12,990. If you want 3-year access, if you want a 1-year access, you can subscribe at 990. In US dollar, it's $147 and $197. The link I have given you, you can go ahead and subscribe. If you're facing any challenges in the subscribing in these courses, drop us an email, support@sastrageek.com. Support, SUPPORT@sastrageek.com. Nirvan, please share that email ID again, and also share our WhatsApp number where people can contact with us. So that was one of the questions, that what would be the fee structure.